what country you're representing. Smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes, family. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell. Smash up the like next to your subscription button. Go ahead and click that bell right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video. That way you'll be in the loop. Also, after you click the notifications bell, make sure you select all notifications. Otherwise, you may not get any. Select all notifications. After you subscribe, click the bell next to the subscribe button, and then click all notifications. All right, family? So this topic about people claiming, right? It just really rubs me the wrong way when people try to be something that they're not. I know a number of people who have moved to LA or New York, and they get brand new. They start talking about these cities like that's where they originated from. Like, this is where I'm from New York, I'm from LA. And it's okay, you live in LA, you live in New York, but you're from Slidell, Texas. You dig what I'm saying? That's where you're from. And for the life of me, I cannot understand why people won't just salute where they're from. Why people can't just be, because you ain't got to be proud of your conditions, right? But where you from is where you from. And so you got to keep in mind that, okay, so maybe you got out, maybe you made it. But there are other people, and I'm speaking specifically of a small town. There are some small towns that have, 200 people, 500 people. And you make it out, you don't make no mention of that town. This is the town that whatever was in you, the people in that town put it in you. Even if nobody did nothing for you, it was the fact that you didn't have any help and you felt so hopeless that gave you the strength and the determination to get out and to want more. So in some way, they still contributed to your success. And think about, those teachers that still live in that city, the teachers, the coaches. Maybe you didn't have the best home experience, but if you did, maybe your grandmother is still in that town. Your parents are still there. You got a sister, a brother, or cousins. How do people don't understand how stupid they look when they turn their back on the town where they was actually born in, where they come from. Because you're not just turning your back on a place, you're turning your back on a people, the people that's in that place. When you try to act like, oh, you ain't from there, you always lived in London, you've always been in Spain living your best life, you've always been in New York living your best life. People get online, kill me with this. They're online bragging about New York or LA, and they may be from those towns. And they'll be bragging about those towns like they actually contributed to those towns, like they did something for the city. Most of them ain't did nothing but made the city worse or put the city in a bad place. They ain't contributed nothing to the city. In fact, they're a detriment to the city. They ain't creating no opportunities. They ain't out in the community doing nothing for the community. They ain't doing nothing for the kids. They're not doing nothing for the elderly. They're not picking up trash or doing any kind of volunteer work. All they do is talk shit. My city this, I'm New York, I'm LA, New York, LA. Okay, but what have you done? These cities are not great by happenstance. These cities are great because of the people who took the risk, who invested in those cities, who put the work in to make those cities great. If you ain't one of those people that's piling it on, you need to shut your ass up because you ain't did nothing. And then some of these dudes, they'll come to Houston with their head in the air like a peacock, chest sticking out, thinking because they're from New York or LA, they're special just because they're from New York or LA. Just because they're from New York or LA, they think they're special. Don't nobody in New York fuck with them. They ain't even nothing on their block in New York. Most people don't even know them. But they come to New York, they come to Houston or Dallas or Chicago or wherever with their head in the air like they've done something. Like if you ain't done nothing, why are you talking? You can't brag on what Jay-Z has done or what the Rockefellers have done. You can't brag on Rakim or Chuck D. You know, what have you done for your city? What have you done? You can't brag on Dr. Dre or Tupac or Ice Cube or Snoop. You can't brag on Kobe, and you can't live vicariously through them. You can give them their props. But they're the cats that are actually putting in work, making those cities great. They are cats who have actually contributed to their cities. They deserve the bragging rights. If you ain't did shit, shut up. You ain't got a right to say nothing about the city. You can be proud that you're from the city, so maybe you're on your way to doing something great. But until you get there, all that damn bragging you need to be quiet on the bragging. It's like a person that play basketball or football or baseball or any sport, and they're unproven. They haven't won anything. And maybe inside of them they have greatness. But so far, all we've seen is a bunch of damn L's. Your team is losing. It's like a team, it's like a fighter get in the ring, you get your ass drugged. You get dragged all over the damn ring. Get out the ring and say, well, I think I won the fight. Man, shut up. Be quiet. Go back to the drawing board. Get in the gym. Get your sparring up. Get your skill level up. And then try it again. When you win it, when you get it, then you can brag. Let me tell you something, family. I don't even like bragging. I don't even like cheering loud at games, like football games and baseball games, basketball games. I'm pretty reserved with my emotions, with my enthusiasm outwardly, because I know anything can change. As long as it's time on the clock, the score could change, and just like I'm up, the next minute I could be down. The same thing that make you laugh can make you cry in sports, just like life. So I reserve my enthusiasm when I'm watching these sporting events and stuff, especially when I'm watching a Houston team, because they just don't know how to put away teams. The Astros do. They done figured it out. But the Rockets and the Texans, man, they keep you on the edge. Boy, their asses don't know how to finish them off. They do not have that killer instinct. They will not kill. I mean, they don't know how to put their foot on the gas and just keep it. They put their foot on the gas and it looks like a blowout. Man, we be up 40 points in the fourth quarter. and lose by 1. You know, it's like they'll take their foot off the gas some kind of way. It's just they don't have that killer instinct. Put them away. So that's why I don't get all excited. I'll wait until we get the win. Let's get the win first. Okay, then. And then even then I don't cheer too loud because I want a championship. So that the playoffs are cool, but I'm not playing for playoff positioning. I'm playing for the chips. I want the ships. I don't care nothing about no damn playoffs. The playoffs is preliminary. We're going to do this here, just get this out the way to be able to play for the championship. So I don't get too excited about that type of stuff. I want to win. I want a ship out of the deal. But these cats, they kill me, man, with all this damn bragging on these cities that they ain't contributed to. And, you know, but the absolute worst type is the person that's not from that city. The person that's not from the city that will go to another city and start claiming that city. It's okay to, you know, root for the sports team and all that kind of stuff. And it's okay to be proud of that city. You know, once you move there, you know, you become a citizen of the city and all of that stuff. But you ain't got the shit on your own city. It's like a conversation I was having yesterday where we're talking about guys who might prefer a light-skinned chick over a dark-skinned chick, or vice versa. You ain't got to date one type of chick and go out of your way to make other chicks feel bad and say, well, I only date this type of chick, I only date this complexion of woman. That ain't preference, baby. That's the mentality. That is the mindset. That ain't got nothing to do with preference. That's mindset. So if you're going to brag about a city, if you're going to do some bragging, do something. Make a contribution to the city. Other than that, just chill out and be proud. Just be proud. If you're going to be proud, that's fine. Just be proud. But don't be getting all vocal and shit, sticking your chest out, you know, acting like that's where you're from, like you did something for the city, like you put in some work. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Cameron Caldwell, I love Houston, but D-Hop trade blew me. Hell yeah, man, that's one of the worst. That's got to be one of the worst trades. That's going to be up there. Watch, history is going to tell. The D-Hop trade is going to be one of the worst trades in the history of sports. Whoever made that trade, they need their asses whooped. The owner, he had to agree with it. So the owner and the general manager, whoever even came up with the idea, whoever first said, you know what? You know what would be a good idea? To trade DeAndre Hopkins. That would be a good idea. They need their ass whooped for that trade. You're going to trade a Hall of Famer that's in his prime. I mean, the heart and soul of the team. One of the best of the best. Come on, man. Stupid. Just plain stupid. So King Savage say, New York, we run the world. King Savage, explain to me what you did to help New York run the world. Go ahead and explain to me real quick. Because talking shit on the internet don't count. And also going out shooting people don't count. Stealing and robbing, kicking doors in, joining gangs don't count. That ain't adding to the city. That's taken away from the city. And it's also taken away from your family. It's also contributing to the breakup of your family. So anything that is a detriment to the well-being of your family and the maintaining the structure of your family is a detriment. It's counterproductive. If you ain't doing nothing for your city, if you ain't creating opportunities, if you ain't in the community, adding to the community, if you're destroying rather than building, you're a detriment to your community. And if you're not, that means if you're not helping, you are hurting. So think about where you stand right there. Just that comment alone saying something like that, I already know you ain't about nothing. I know you ain't doing nothing. I know you ain't doing nothing for the city. What's up, Miss Michi? I see Miss Michi on moderator duties. Who is that? Hitty the Beast. Smash up the likes. Absolutely. Appreciate you, Hitty. Smash up the likes, family. That's a good point. Sean West says international people live better in New York than people that's been there for centuries. Absolutely. And that's a huge misunderstanding. People that have never been to New York or LA and all they've done is watch TV and saw postcards, they don't know that those cities have ghettos, projects, slums, just like other parts of the world and other parts of the country. Some people think that everybody from New York or LA got money. It's a whole lot of people in New York and LA that's struggling. And it ain't just the homeless people. There are people that's got roofs over their head that's living paycheck to paycheck. So everybody ain't got it like that. But a lot of times these cats can fool you when they can fool somebody from a small town that don't know no better. They'll come out thinking like, and they'll play that New York, LA role like they buy something, like they did something, like they got something. And they ain't got two nickels to rub together. But they'll get the benefit of the doubt. A lot of people that don't know no better that will give them automatically the benefit of doubt just because of the region they're from. Joe Brown, Tupac, and everybody's high too dope up to ask why. Tupac said everybody's, okay, you trying to say Tupac, okay, everybody's too doped up to ask why. Yeah. Everybody's doped up, huh? What's up, Wayne Tompkins? Shy in the building, another one of my favorite cities. And like I said, I like these cities, man. I like New York and LA. You know, there's a lot of opportunity in New York and LA. And I still, you know, I may someday set up shop in one of those cities. But I'm from H-Town and I don't give a damn where I'm at. When I was living overseas, everybody knew I was from Houston. Like, yeah, you from the United States, but I'm an American, but I'm Houston. I'm H-Town, baby. You gonna know where I'm from. Stoney Sutton said, I'm downtown LA as you speak and spoken like a real OG. Absolutely. Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you. That's what I'm saying, man. I like going to LA and New York. You know, I got a lot of friends in LA and New York, a lot, and they solid. You know, I mess with the solid people out there. I don't do the funny bunny type cats. I mess with the solid people out there in those cities. And they're good people. But there are people that are in those cities who ain't by jack, just like there are people in Houston who ain't about jack. And they ain't did nothing for the city, and they make the city look bad. We got us a troll. Time to get you another account, sucker. I'm not gonna even say the name. That's how much I care about you. I'm gonna ignore you just like the world does. Just like your baby mama do. Your mom and your daddy ignored you. The rest of the world ignores you. You're a troll. You're nothing. You're nothing. Go find the nearest rope. Get yourself a tree and hang yourself, boy. You're nothing. I am going to block you. See, I want you to, see, I like to build it up so they can be, this is me, he's gonna get me, he's gonna get me. You damn right I'm gonna get you, sucker. Now go enjoy the rest of your day of being nothing. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. Bye, chump. Oh man, I like doing that to them. The trolls can't survive if you don't feed them. They can't survive if you don't feed them. Don't feed the trolls. We don't feed them over here. We block them. We block them and delete their comments as if they never existed. See, I don't mind people disagreeing with me, but disrespect will not be tolerated. China White in the building. Family say what's up to China White, one of my lawyer moderators, always on the job. Show me, LA Love, what's up? Appreciate you. So Abe Alanis, what's up, Abe? Omar Santana says he also said he couldn't understand why the military hasn't come to the city, being that we have a high number of cases. I'm gonna tell you something, the military is a bad idea. You know, all that needs to happen is is for the police to do their job. You know, we already living in a police state. It's already bad enough. The military, if you think the police shoot while you riding by, the military, man, you don't want that. Those dudes, they wake up every day with the idea of killing something. They ain't trying to protect nothing. They trying to kill. You don't want the military in your, walking down. You don't want tanks rolling down your street. 2020 slots, man, put a song out. I got to feel it, man. I ain't been feeling it, man. I just haven't been feeling it. I have not been feeling it. I have not been feeling the climate in the music industry. I don't know. I just don't feel like people say put out the music, but it ain't enough people that go and buy good music. You know, you hear people saying this stuff on the internet, but even when you hear a lot of people saying it, it's still the sales don't reflect, when you do put out some music, the sales don't reflect the number of people who requested the music. You dig? So, you know, this music take money to put out, you know, it costs money for producers and studio time and, you know, engineering and editing, mastering, artwork. That stuff costs money. All right, so like I said, disrespect will not be allowed. Somebody said, chill out, old school. My name ain't old school. My name is Will. You know what? I was about to block you, but I'm going to give you a break. But don't try that again. You can call me Will. You can call me Willie D. You can call me Mr. Dennis. You can call me anything within the structures of my name. But I'll take OG, you know, G, whatever. But old school, old head, none of that. Those type of terms are not going to get you any kind of a favor around here. In fact, a dude called me when I was locked up. A dude called me, what did he say? Old school? Yeah, he said old school. And I told him, I said, I told him how to refer to me. You know, I gave him the options. And he said it again, so I beat his head in. So, you know, I tend to call people what they want to be called, you know, unless it's some disrespect involved. Bon Satch, what up? I see you from the north. Deshaun E, Flint Town in the building. What's up, Troy Joyner? Big up to Memphis. Salute. Salute. Selena Justice? Exactly. The lines get blurred when illegal money is being flushed through the community. Yes, they're spending money, but they're also killing the people. Admir Cardew says, love your show, Willie D. Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you. George Baker, I see you. Big Sap. What's up, Big Sap? Smash up the likes, family. Smash those likes up. Smash them up. There's too many people watching to not have more likes. Smash up the likes. Again, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications. After you select the notifications button, so I need you to select all notifications, all notifications. See, the reason I don't allow people to call me like different names and stuff like that, that I haven't approved is because sometimes, you know, people say these type of things and they're really trying to get at you on the cool. You know, they're really trying to be disrespectful. And then, you know, the internet ain't got no texture. You know, people leaving comments on the internet, and, you know, the internet don't have a personality. These words, they don't have a personality. So you got to mean what you got to say what you mean and mean what you're saying. It's got to be clear when you leaving a message, you know, what the intention is. That's why even when I leave messages, when I make comments, I look at different ways that the comment might be interpreted, so that I take out the wiggle room. So when you hear my comment or you read the comment, then you know I meant exactly what I stated. Ava Williams says she's having computer problems at work, but she says that this topic is right on time. My sister. Tony Jones Clark, like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Tony. Teamwork make the dream work. Okay, who is it? JSREYE. What is that? You trying to say Jersey? No, that's not Jersey. All right, you know what I'm talking about. Kendrick Easton says, but will you still do features? Yeah, I you know, if I check it out, you know, if I like the artist, like the music, yeah, if I like where the artist is coming from, yeah, I'll do a feature. In fact, I almost prefer to do features now. Augustus St. Troy says, salute to you, brother. Love the show. Absolutely. Appreciate you, homie. Patricia Edmonds, I see you, New Jersey, in the building. Patricia says, senior citizens love your show. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Respect for the elder. Hell yeah. And speaking of New Jersey, I know a lot of people in New Jersey who have had people that's from New Jersey move to New York and be claiming New York like they're not from Jersey. But real people from Jersey claim Jersey for real. They don't give a damn. And New York and Jersey are close like this. So a lot of people live in New York that's from Jersey, and a lot of people actually live in Jersey who are from New York. But there are people that leave Jersey and go in New York and claim New York like they're not from Jersey, like they're not really from Jersey, and that be pissing people from Jersey off. But real cats from Jersey, man, they love Jersey, man. You ain't no better place. 1328. What's up? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. That's what's up. So, all right, fam, let me shut it down. Get some more final shout outs. But I just wanted to drop that on y'all real quick. Heated the Beast, Joe Brown, 2020 Slots, Big Sap, George Baker, says, I wish you and Scarface make a single. It's a lot going on right now, bro. And what's crazy is that I don't really think about making music a lot as of late. But I did think about making music 2 days ago. I was like, man, you know what? I might get with Brad and we might put out something and more than a single. So I'm starting to feel the itch about doing an actual Ghetto Boy record, you know, doing a Ghetto Boys record. So perhaps it's one on the way. Power Divine says, it's not where you're from, but where you're at. Always seen the Ghetto Boys there. I was born in Georgia, raised in New York. Most of us have Southern roots. Yeah, hell, all of us have Southern roots, you know. If you're born in the United States, if you're Black born in the United States, oh, you got Southern roots. Believe that. You got it. But that's it, fam. I just wanted to drop that on y'all real quick because that was on my mind. I don't know where that came from, but I woke up with that on my mind, and I was like, man, I'm tired of these old fake ass people from Houston and other cities moving to New York or LA and claiming, waving the flag like that's where they're really from. And some actually make it, man, and you wouldn't even know that they're from Houston because they never mention Houston in their bio. Well, they put it in the bio, but they won't mention Houston when they're doing interviews and stuff, some of them on TV damn near every day, and they don't mention H-Town. So yeah, those are straight clowns to me. But salute to all the people who are proud, who are proud to be who you are and where you're from, and don't take a dump on the city where you're from. Don't ever allow somebody to make you feel less than because you're from a small town. And keep in mind, like, when you do make it, if you get an opportunity to make it, to get out and move around and better yourself, don't try to put down your town, because when you put down that town, you're putting down the people in it, all the people. Maybe you had a problem with a few people in the city or the town, but you didn't have a problem with every damn single person in the town. Like, every single person in the town didn't do you wrong. So don't take a dump on the whole town, man. Have some pride about yourself, because it really don't make you look good. It really make you look like a clown when you do that. All right, family. That's all I got. Until next time, no more talk.